Alright, we're back. UFC 110. A little pre-fight action for you guys. A little bit of comedy, too. Apparently, I think, my opinion, you know, a couple other places' opinion, too, Overeem is now ducking Fedor. It's just, come on, man. Come on. He's either ducking Fedor or he can't cycle off the roids. One of the two. Alistair Overeem is now taking on Sasa Milanovic. Who the hell's Sasa Milanovic? Yeah, he's not on Sherdog's list, which Sherdog's got a very nice list of fighters in MMA. Sherdog's got a nice list of what's going on. I don't want to say it's 100% perfect. Might take a month or two, you know, from a win to actually get the number the right up, you know. So I'm not here to advocate them guys either. So my point is, Alistair Overeem's taking a gimme fight against Sasa. Let me say this name again properly. Milanovic. Sasa Milanovic. Maybe, I don't know. Nobody has any idea who he is though. But apparently overseas, that's who he's fighting. He's damn good, you know. And if he did make his way over here shortly, very soon, cycle off the roids or whatever everybody's saying, you know, that's not my. I'm not saying he's on roids. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the guy. Really, I don't. But you know what? He needs to man up and defend your Strikeforce title, and he's not doing it. So there's going to be an interim championship here, probably real soon, probably June. Fedor's going to be taking on somebody like an interim champion. Let's move on to UFC 110. There's a couple of fights that I thought were okay. You know what I mean? We got Stephan Bonnar versus Krzysztof Sosinski. He's been all right. He's been okay. You know, since his coming in through what was it? Tough 8, Tough 9. I really don't remember. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to the guy. One thing I do know is I've paid attention to his fighting. He's a good fighter, and I think he'll give Stephan Bonnar a hell of a run here if you don't knock him the fuck out. Stephan Bonnar has gotten beaten by Mark Coleman. This guy sucks. Mark Coleman beat him, and Mark Coleman gets cut. But Stephan Bonner's sticking around. You know, at this point with fighters like that, what are they doing? You know, same. You know, I take Stephan Bonnar, I put him in the same area as Keith Jardine. What's Keith Jardine really doing right now? I don't think Keith Jardine should be here right now, though. I really don't. I love him when he's knocking guys out. I fucking can't stand him when he's getting his fucking block knocked off and he's got no defense. Got Crow Cop coming in against Ben Rothwell. Okay, Crow Cop's last fight was against Junior Dos Santos. Dos Santos friggin' schooled his ass. 26-year-old guy beat his ass. And Ben Rothwell is no better. Even though I will say that Ben Rothwell was doing okay against Cain Velasquez. He took a couple of shots, yeah, you know, whatever. And then whoever it was that stepped in, I don't remember who the referee was. Probably Mazzagatti. That's what I'm guessing. Stepped in and said, oh, okay, it's done. You know, which I don't know if it was Mazzagatti or not. I really don't. But Ben Rothwell got counted out as he was standing up and taking a few extra punches to the face. You know, as he's against the cage and standing up, which everybody friggin' does that nowadays, that is a decent fighter. And I'm not saying Ben Rothwell's a decent fighter. I'm not saying he's awesome. I'm not saying he's bad. So you know what? These are two guys right here battling for position to stay in the UFC. And if Crow Cop loses again, he's done. Kaput, done. Get your friggin' paddle and hope that your boat don't have a hole in it, dude, because you're going down. I'm not going to say I'm going to be right about all these, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and do some predictions. I think Crow Cop's going down again because, you know what? Ben Rothwell is either going to win this one or I think get cut. But you know what? Ben Rothwell, I really do think he's a victim of a bad call, man. I really do think so. He came in against the guy that everybody friggin' loved. Everybody loves Cain Velasquez, man. Everybody does. And I don't want to take none away from Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez was kicking ass. But you know what? Cain Velasquez beat on Chet Congo for, what was it, 2 rounds? He had him down on the ground and beating on him and beating on him and beating on him, and he still didn't knock him out? I mean, that makes you and me question Cain's punching power. You put Cain Velasquez in with Frank Mir, take that same punching power, same wrestling, same submissions. Come on, man, seriously, you think Cain Velasquez is really going to go up against a Frank Mir? Frank Mir, one punch, just almost borderline, one punch knockout of Chet Congo. Chet Congo is a chunk of shit. Cain Velasquez had a really hard time putting him out and finishing him up. He didn't finish him up. Next fight up, Ryan Bader, which I think Ryan Bader's doing really well. I can't really get in his corner just yet. You know what I mean? I'm good for this one because I've already gone over this. You know, but I'm gonna get into his corner for this one. You know, because I think maybe if he beats Keith Jardine, Jardine might be cut. Because let's face it, Jardine's all right, but if Jardine's not all right, he's getting his fucking ass whipped. He's either on the high end of kicking ass, or he's getting his fucking ass whipped. There's no in between. Keith Jardine is either on or off. You know, Ryan Bader right now is 10-0. Do I think Jardine's gonna take him out? I really don't think so, man. I'm not buying it. I think Keith Jardine's going down like a bag of sand. That's what I think. Jardine's going down. Well, let's move on. Okay. Michael Bisping saying that he doesn't respect Wanderlei Silva at all. I don't respect Bisping at all, or I don't respect Wanderlei Silva at all. That guy fucking sucks, is my opinion. I'll never be in Bisping's corner because he's cocky as all get out. I'm not gonna get in Wanderlei Silva's corner either, because Chuck Liddell, after being knocked out several times, Chuck Liddell had to win over Wanderlei Silva by decision. You know what though? I've seen some training sessions with Wanderlei Silva. He's looked pretty square, man. He's looked pretty good. So you know what? I'm really hoping for a Wanderlei Silva victory. Am I gonna say he's gonna do it? No. In my opinion, Bisping sucks. But you know what? I don't think Wanderlei Silva is all that anymore either. I like Wanderlei Silva, man. I want to see him do it, but I just don't think he's gonna do it. The main event: Cain Velasquez versus Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. You know, I know there's a lot of guys out there that really like Cain Velasquez. You know, I like Cain Velasquez as far as a person goes. Is he going to knock out, he's going to knock out Big Nog? Hell no, he's not going to. We all know that when Big Nog went against Frank Mir, you know, he got knocked out and whatnot, you know, whatever. It was a fluke, man. Nog had a friggin' staph infection during that fight, during the fight. Now, you take the Nog that fought Randy Couture and beat the living crap out of Randy Couture as far as I'm concerned. Nullified everything that Randy had to bring. Antonio's a better puncher than Couture is. Antonio's a better puncher than, I don't want to say he's a better puncher than Chet Congo, but you know what? He'll connect the shit, and he'll keep it coming. Chet Congo can't take a fucking punch worth of shit. Nogueira ain't no joke on the ground, man. Nogueira will, my opinion, Nogueira will win this fight. I'm thinking second round, either second round knockout or second round submission. Because, you know, I really just don't think Cain Velasquez is up to par just yet. I think he's the kind of fighter that he will lose tonight, or he will lose that night, but he will learn from it. And he will come back and he will be good. He'll be great. So I don't know, man. What do you guys think? You know what I mean? I think Big Nog's going to take it to Velasquez. I think Big Nog's going to, whether it's a decision, knockout or not, I don't know. But you know what? I think Big Nog is going to beat Velasquez. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks.